Alright, welcome back to the Rebirth of Dave, Danger and Violence Extreme. This is, of course, another edition of Danger Zone Television. It is week 4. We have a whole nother month before the Extreme doubleheader, so it's a long build. Probably not going to wait, I say this every time, but we're probably not going to wait to blow off some feuds until the Extreme doubleheader. So, here we go. What happened in the news? If you're still interested in what's going on with the Rogue bidding war, he decided to sign with EIL fucking L. Yes, Lucha Underground of the Cornellverse have my favorite stoner. Damn, I really wanted him, but I'm really interested to see what happens in EILL. I'll keep you guys updated on how his career goes in Mexico. Roger Cage re-signs with USPW. Kind of sad. I also wanted him, but there's no way USPW's losing him. Bulldozer Brandon Smith won an award, and he is apparently the best brawler in the entire world. That's cool. And Maverick and John Anderson's contracts are both expiring. Will they show up in the Danger Zone? What's he doing here in the Danger Zone? Probably not. They're probably going to keep him. But I've thrown my hat into the, into the fucking whatever the saying is. I've thrown my hat into the mix for both of those guys. But, because I can only offer them handshake deals. Yeah. Suzanne Brazel's pissed at me, though, because I didn't want to give her a pay rise. So, yeah, there's that. Well, sucks to suck. Doesn't it? Why are you an announcer? You should not be an announcer. We don't need you to do that. You'd be a good road agent, and you are. Alright, let us jump into Danger Zone TV. We open this edition of Danger Zone with Tenessee William and Marshall Dillon going into Phil's office. And Tennessee uses his words very smoothly. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to get Phil to give him and Marshall a tag team title shots. Phil is like, aren't you guys like in the middle of something with Tribal Warrior? Tennessee's like, no, we solved that, alright? We solved that. It's all cool. We're past that. You don't need to have a blow-off match, Phil. Phil's kind of skeptical. He's like, alright, I think... Wait a damn minute. You haven't even had a tag team match, have you? If you had, it was so unmemorable. Look, you guys got to earn tag title shots. So, tonight, you're going to face the Dirty White Boys, and if you can beat the Dirty White Boys, you're going to take on the Defenders, who are the #1 contenders for the tag titles. And if you can beat them, I'll give you guys a tag title shot at one of the days of the Extreme doubleheader. And Tennessee, kind of furious. He was so close to just finessing a Lords of the Ring Championship match, but it didn't work. We open with two of our older guys, but two guys that are still pretty good, between Bustacap and Toma. Toma is not really doing too hot here in Dave as he takes another loss, this time to the homie Bustacap. Is that his nickname? That might be his nickname. After the match, on the Dave not-so-jumbo-jumbotron, we see Java and Acid in the darkness, and they're like, we're tired of being the laughingstocks. We're tired of going out there every day, Acid busting his ass just to get shit on by the Dave faithful. Well, I got news for the Dave faithful. We're not going to be silent any longer. In the coming weeks, you will see us more and more winning, and there's nothing you can do about it. Acid looks at Java after he fucked up that ending sentence like, God damn it, this gimmick isn't going to work. Following that, I did the damn Wild Brawl car crash thing again, my bad. And they didn't seem to click. But it still got a 47, which is good for two pretty big negatives. And Bradford Peveril defeated Dean McWade as Dean McWade's Solo's career continues. Again, not too hot of a Solo's career. But what's he going to do, team with his retired brother? Following that, Bradford has the microphone, and he says, Shady, now is your final chance to accept my challenge. And I'm going to wait here until you do it. And Shady K never comes out. Bradford waits for what feels like forever, was really like 2.5 minutes. Bradford, furious, throws down the microphone and storms backstage. What will happen? He said, or else. What is the or else? And we cut to backstage, not for Bradford Peverill, but for Mr. King Boone and Mrs. Suzanne Brazel and the Crown. Damn, I never showed you guys the Crown logo. Here, I'll put a note off to the side right here. Because I'm really proud of it, and I want you guys to see it. So basically, if you've forgotten, Top Dolla is going to be facing Sayeed Ali on later tonight, and if Top Dolla can win, King Boone will get a World Championship match after he finessed Pablo Rodriguez, the finesser. So Pablo is furious, and he'd be even more furious if this shit happens, and they're just being good pals. King Boone, he might not remember anything, and Suzanne Brazel's completely taking advantage of him for her to get higher on the card. But they're being nice. They're like, yeah, you got this, Top Dolla. Just friendly support. Good vibes all around in the Crown. We then have a Tribal Warrior matchup as apparently the feud's over. Or is it? No, that's part of the feud. So the feud's not over, and Tribal Warrior is not happy that they might be getting a tag title shot. So Tribal Warrior squashes Frantic Ali, and now we finally see Bradford Peverill. Shady K and Chris Caulfield are backstage discussing something. When this is the or else, by the way, when Bradford said or else, this is the or else. And Doug Peak and Bradford Peverill absolutely murk Shady K and Chris Caulfield with steel chairs to the skull and the head and the cranium and the frontal lobe that got bit off in the bite of 87. What? I don't know. Bradford Peverill gave Shady K an ultimatum. Shady K basically asked for this, if you think about it. So, yeah. Good job, Shady. Fuck me. Okay. Whoa. So, apparently, this angle is Pablo and the rest of the Bible Bashers' way of hyping Sayeed Ali up by absolutely screaming at him that he's a complete fuck up. He should have stayed silent, and if he fucks with Pablo Rodriguez and loses this match, then Pablo is going to kill him, and he will never see the light of fucking day again. So this is what happens when you're a part of the Bible Bashers, and the fans loved it. So, who wouldn't? The Dallas Stars, that's their team name, by the way. The Dallas Stars take on the Dirty White Boys, and if the Dallas Stars can win, then they will advance and face Frankie Perez and Akima Brave. And they do win, but no thanks to Tenessee William. In fact, this whole match was Marshall Dillon wrestling the entire time. It was about 9 minutes and 10 seconds of Marshall Dillon versus the Dirty White Boys, and about 20 seconds of Tenessee William hitting his finisher on Greasehog and pinning him. So, yeah, Marshall Dillon for the win. Following that, we see Tribal Warrior. He's backstage. He's sitting, watching on the TV. A really shitty TV from like the 80s. But a TV nonetheless, and he's not standing like a geek. Just had to point that out. And Tribal Warrior is absolutely fucking furious after seeing the result of this match. He's throwing shit. He's breaking tables with his bare hands and head. Just fucking punching through chairs with his dick. Sometimes I don't really know what comes out of my mouth until it's too late. We're going to move on to Flex Garcia and Pex Jimenez, both back in the ER. I didn't know Dave had an ER, but it's a very shitty ER, and the doctor is fucking Dr. O'Hare. But it's an ER nonetheless, and Flex and Pex, they're possibly faking injuries. When Akima Brave and Frankie Perez storm in, like, give us a fucking tag title shot. We don't even have to ask you, really. We're just telling you this is going to happen. Flex and Pex just get on their knees and start begging for their fucking lives. They're like, no, please, please. Our lives are so hard. You know what I had to do today? I couldn't go to the fucking the sauna, because I couldn't walk. And now the Cowboys won our titles. Please just leave us alone. And they just start crying, and Akima Brave and Frankie Perez awkwardly walk out. That was a loud lip smack. Following that is our main event, and I don't care that I got a 51 because I feel like with the storyline it should have been the main event. So here we are. Sayeed Ali and Top Dolla go for about 6.5 minutes. No interference from either side. Top Dolla, Dave's biggest jobber, has defeated Sayeed Ali clean in the ring with the Dinero driver. And following the match, Pablo Rodriguez storms out Vince McMahon Royal Rumble 2005 style and just fucking starts screaming in Sayeed Ali's ear that he's worthless fucking pendejo, piece of shit, no good motherfucker. And then Ernest Youngman comes out from the crowd with a hood, says absolutely nothing, even though it says he improvised well through the segment. I'm cheesing the game. So Ernest Youngman, he comes down from the crowd. He picks up Sayeed Ali after being shouted, puts him in a fucking choke hold until his neck snaps and Sayeed Ali goes limp. The eyes roll in the back of his head, and we end the show with MC Motormouth, our color commentator, yelling, "We just saw a man murdered tonight on Danger Zone TV." Recap the gimmick change. It's very good. You'll love that. I'm not going to put him in comedy bouts because that's fucking stupid. For Dave, very marketable. Let's go. When booked, yes, dude, Ernest fucking Youngman, the king. The king, we got a 69 on the show. This is one of the best Danger Zone TVs I've ever seen. And now I get to look at my boy Joey Morgan. Thank God you're no longer Joey Minnesota. Joey Minnesota was an asshole. I hated Joey Minnesota. He was such an asshole. Oh, whoa. This guy's in the Hall of Fame now. The EWA Hall of Fame. Okay. Nice. So does that mean he's retired? He's been retired, it seems. Oh, no, he's... Yeah, okay. So he retired like a week ago, and I didn't care because I didn't know who the guy was. Denny King has left NYCW. I think that means he has 50 in both. So this guy could show up. I don't know why I'd want that, but he could. 85,000 people watch Dave. That's also nice. Show the crown. That's right. Okay, so here is the crown logo. Stables. So the Bible Bashers, I stole this from the All-Star Wrestling promotion on the GDS forums. I completely ripped it. And I sort of ripped the crown one. I took the crown logo, but I added the text. And I think it came out really nice. So, yeah, this is basically half of this goes to, I can't even remember who made. I'll link the mod in the description. It's not a mod, it's just graphics for a custom company that you can use in local to global. So I'll link that in the description so you can download the Bible Bashers and I guess the crown. It's not the crown though, it's a pay-per-view, but you can get the crown logo, the actual crown if you want. So that's what I did. And that's going to do it for this episode of Dave. I hope you enjoyed. For fans of the 4-brand WWE save and are waiting for the new series to come out, episode 1 and 2 has been recorded. But once again, I try to, whenever I do series, I try to record 3 to 4 episodes before I publish it to see if it's something that I'm not just getting a flavor of the month for, or if I need to edit anything that can't be done in the in-game editor. So I'm really just going to book the first 2 weeks and work out the kinks. And if everything's good, then you're going to see that not before long. Not before... Very soon. So I will see you guys for the next episode, which is episode... Fuck, dude. I don't know. I don't know what episode it is. I could count, but I don't want to. I'll see you guys for the next episode of Danger Zone TV.